Hey everyone, it's Deborah and it's What I Made Wednesday. Okay, so last week I did share with you a file for this coffee notebook. Let's go ahead and do a flip through real quick. I want to show you what is inside. I just used all kinds of paper from, this was one of the autumn collections from Michael's a few years ago. And so all I did is the pages for that. You could use plain paper and it would be fine, but I wanted to use up a collection of that paper. So that's a flip through real quick on what is in here. There are 20 pages, and then I did explain that I did use 110 pound cardstock sandwiched in between two pages for the covers, okay? And then I did make the stickers. I did share the file. I will link to that video as well as share the file again in this video. And so I ended up making a bunch of these. Let's see. I'll go through them real quick. The pages are pretty much all the same, maybe mixed, differently within, or, I may have used some other paper. Like I did have a plaid, so you can see it here, a plaid paper pad, and I did use a lot of that. You can see it in here, and I think it's so cute. So you could, this could be for list, it could be for, whatever, let's say that you go to different coffee shops, you can journal about that, take a little picture, put a little 2x2 picture on here, and journal on the other side about what you had, who you went with, whatever. And then one of my viewers, subscribers, suggested to package this with a coffee stick and a piece of chocolate, and you could put a topper. I didn't do that. I should do that. I didn't do it, but maybe on Friday's video I'll show it packaged, because I'm going to show you a glimpse of what I'm going to do Friday. So let me see real quick. Here's another one. I love it. Pumpkin spice everything. And the paper just works with those stickers. Anyway, there you go. And here's another one. This one with the words, look, you can see that real like that. Hopefully I'm not too close. Anyway, fall vibes, very cute. And let's see, this one, pumpkin spice, and it's the sunflowers. I didn't have a lot of pumpkin paper, so I needed the pumpkin paper, but I just made this work. And then I do have 3 others that I haven't decorated yet, and I'm not sure that I'm going to decorate them. I may leave it like that. I kind of doubt it though. I'm probably going to put some kind of decoration, and look how cute they are. All right, so I want to show you, I told you that I was going to make the tea version. And so here we are. This is I made it with the Cricut, and let me show you up close. This is the blue, is it blue azure paper from Michael's? And I need to change the color of this, because I don't think tea is that color, that brown. It looks more like coffee, but it could go either way. But this is my version of a tea mini album, and I'll go through it a little quicker, but I need to change some things on the file before I can share it, because there's some stuff that I messed up. So I hope this looks okay. Give me your opinion. I would love to hear your opinions in the comments section, because I want to, make this file as easy to use and as pretty and practical to use as possible. Before I go through it, I want to show you the stickers I made for it. I don't know that I'm going to put a sticker on this one. I think this is so pretty that I don't need to put a sticker on it. But you could. I mean, let's see. You're my cup of tea. I don't think any of these stickers really fit it and do it justice. I think it's really cute with that pattern paper with the daisies, of course, on it. But anyway, let's do a flip through real quick. Something you're going to notice, I messed up. So when you do your covers, you need to flip the file in order for it to work. So I have plain paper on the back of this one because I forgot to flip the file in order to, you know, make this correctly for the... So anyway, here's the pages. And I just went through and look at that. This is super cute. And use that paper from Michael's, the new summer paper, Blue Azure or whatever it is called. But anyway, super cute. And there's going to be repeats because this time I didn't go crazy and decide to use, you know, 20 different pages. I used, you know, what I had, maybe 4 or 5 pages of the same stuff and, you know, called it a day instead of being extra about it. But anyway, I did, the tricky part was doing the cinch as usual. I did figure it out pretty quickly, but you have to be extremely careful with this one because it's rounded edges at the top. And so it makes it a little bit tricky to get it correctly. But anyway, once again, you see that I did not flip the paper to where it would be right for the covers. But I did change it in the file itself, and we'll go from there. Okay, what are your thoughts? This is just a sneak peek on this one. The file's not, you know, completely ready yet, and directions aren't completely ready yet. I'd like to do a PDF if I have time, but, you know, that may not happen. This is so cute, though. You have your little handle, and you can't put a charm there because then you wouldn't be able to open the notebook, but you can certainly put charms or ribbons or whatever you want up here, and it would be okay. Even beads. So you could do some pony beads if you wanted. I think this, like it is beautiful. I don't even think I need to add a sticker. Even if I added tea, I think it would take away from it because of the paper. And another thing, this could go either coffee or tea. It's just a different version. So let's put these side by side just so you can see. Let me get one. Look how cute. I mean, if you made this one in plain everyday paper, this would be really cute too, and put some cute little, you know, sticker there or decoration there. But look how cute. Oh my goodness. So I will have this file perfected on Friday's video, and we'll do a tutorial on it. So just want to let you know that that is coming up in Friday's video. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any questions about the coffee file, let me know. And I believe in this one, let me show you that paper pad real quick. We'll even do a little flip through. I thought it was a good one for coffee, or I mean for tea. So this kind of messed up. Oh, it's called Azure Bliss. Let me say that one. Yeah, okay. Having a difficult time with that one. Oh, that's the paper that I used for this. Now I kind of wish I had another pad. But because I really love this. And you can, I cut them out of this as well. But see how pretty it is? And then I did bring in some brown for this. This is all Michael's paper that I use, pretty much. But I think the key to this is to use a solid, and then this part, the color, you want to go ahead and use a print for this piece. But to use a solid background, I think it's going to be cuter. That would be your key. So this one definitely has solids in it. It's got bathing suits in it too, which that would be cute on a coffee cup or a teacup. That would be super cute, I think. And then of course the words. I am going to make one with the words. I think that's cute. Just have to find, and I think it would go very well with this light background. But you know, this pad right here was a challenge for me to use. This would be a cute teacup, but it was a challenge for me to use, and I think I found the way that I want to use it is to make this. Wouldn't this make a cute little teacup? You could actually cut that out. Oh, that would be cute. And make a teacup just from this portion. Line it up on your Cricut mat, and that would be super cute. Even this too, for one of the pages, this right here would be great, because then it would be a writing page. And here's another one at the bottom. You see, this one would work for a writing page too. Just, yeah, it's not big enough, but this one would be big enough for the writing page. Yep, if you put it on there correctly, you could definitely do that. And then here's this background. This one just has a lot of background pages that are going to be great to make for those little teacups. You could even use this page to cut out the teacups too as well. You could do it as a page, or you can mix and match and do this too as well. And I'm just showing you some ideas of, you know, because I didn't know what am I going to do with this paper. And yeah, I think I'm going to make these little these little tea albums. That's what I'm calling them. And then this one's going to be cute. This might be cute for the teacup itself as well. I'm going to play around with it. Hopefully I have a bunch of them made for Friday to show you. And I want to try to package them in the teacups. I mean, in the coffee cups in, you know, with something. But anyway, just wanted a sneak peek of this for Friday. That'll be on Friday's tutorial. If you have any questions, let me know. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you Friday.